Good morning, students. As you know that we have discussed a letter to a friend. We have started this lesson, a letter to a friend, in the last class, and we discussed how to write a letter writing also. And here, as we discussed nearly 2 to 3 paragraphs of this lesson. See, students, this is a letter. This is a letter. And here is, you can see Hyderabad date, station and date, and here dear Suresh, salutation you can see, and then the body of the letter is lengthy and there are many paragraphs in it. You can see this one, and it's this lesson is just nothing but a letter. A letter is written by Ramesh to his friend Suresh. So let us see. Let us continue. In the last class we discussed that he was saying that he was working in Hyderabad, and his wife is also working, and his son is enjoying. His son is living a life of a frog, okay, like a like a frog who lives always in his well. So let us see that one. And he also reminds of his past, that I said yesterday, nostalgia. The word I said, nostalgia in the sense past memories, past experiences, past memories. Okay, so that is the thing. So it's a nostalgia, and he says that he reminds everything, how we used to play, how we used to give, how our grandma used to say the stories, okay, fairy tales, magical stories, and related to princess and prince and all that. And he says that how we used to play gilli danda, hide and seek, kabaddi, and swimming. We used to go for swimming, all the things he said. And he says that my child knows nothing, and as we are very busy and city life is very busy, so my child knows nothing about the world, and it remains unheeded. Unheeded is nothing but unknown, or you can say heeding in the sense paying attention. So here he is getting no time to pay any attention to the world outside, and even he doesn't know what is outside and how is the world look like. There are many other things apart from the computer, apart from the mobile, or apart from being in the same apartment for many years. There is many more things outside in the world that a student should know, that a child should learn. So but that's what he is worried about his son, and Ramesh is worried about his son. So let us see the next fourth paragraph. He says that how happy we were in our school. We used to sit in the same row, did all the work together, took part in the events. I remember how our Padmanabhaiya sir, our class teacher, appreciated when we got the first prize in the district science fair. He reminds of the past, and he also says that how we enjoyed when we went to a picnic on Koel Sagar Dam. Koel Sagar, do you know where is the Koel Sagar? Okay, so Koel Sagar is very near, and Manikonda. Okay, Manikonda is also in Mahbub Nagar. If you see, okay, Manikonda is, I think Manikonda, Manyamkunda, it is very near to the Koel Sagar. Okay, so that's the thing. And they went boating to the. So this is the. This person, his friend lives in Mahbub Nagar, you can say, and these are the very same district. I feel that Manikonda is very similar to Manyamkunda, so that's the thing, and it's very near to Mahbub Nagar. And he also said that we went to picnic to Koel Sagar. We went on a picnic to Koel Sagar. There we went boating. Then we went to Sri Salam, and it is also in Mahbub Nagar. You can if you cross now, it's in another district, but we went to Sri Salam, and here he says that. I still remember the green hills that almost touched the sky. I wonder that how we saw the roaring of Krishna river at the dam, Sri Salam dam, and the dam, opening of the dam. So children should visit all these places in their childhood. They should visit dams. They should visit the historical places. They should meet different people, speak to them, okay, and know their experiences. And you should have all these experiences in your life. You should play, you should read, you should learn, you should do all type of co-curricular activities also, apart from learning, apart from studies. Okay, that is also very useful in the life. Okay, and they say that they say that we used to enjoy much, but my child, Ramesh says that my child isn't enjoying anything, and he always sits in front of the computer and plays games, never caring for anyone. Nowadays I see most of the children are just playing games on the mobile, and they have become lazy, I can say, and they don't know what is been happening around them. They don't know what they have to do. Okay, and most of the students have become careless of their studies and extracurricular activities. Okay, no physical nowadays, because of the lockdown or because of this virus and all that, we aren't allowed to go even outside and play. But however, here he says that, but all these things are very necessary, and I hope that it will, it will be soon it will end, and once again we will be back, okay, and where we have where we can enjoy all the activities. So here I remember, and he says that I remember the happy moments when our uncle visited us. He bought toys and fruits for us, and our aunt brought new dress for Dasera, and Dasera, Deepavali, again the same thing, nostalgia. And he says that how we used to enjoy the Dasera, Deepavali. I can still hear the sound of the crackers. He says that how beautiful those days were. Okay, and my child doesn't know his uncle or aunt, and for him everybody is same. Even he doesn't know who lives in our apartment. Nowadays, even the children, they don't know who lives beside them, what they are doing, what has been happening around. So they don't have all these things. They are always busy with their work, study, and computer and mobile and all that. Okay, but a child should move. A child should know. A child should know everything. Okay, so that's the thing. And here sometimes I think our childhood days, I think grandparents, uncle, brother, sister, we missed them. We missed the joy of the family. We missed their company. We are missing many things in our busy life. So yes, he is saying that in the last that we miss everybody, and we miss especially our childhood days, and we parents, uncle, aunt, neighbors, villagers, you can say, everybody we are missing. And Ramesh says that I live in Hyderabad now, and I have nobody, my wife, myself and my son, and we are just 3 members and living here, and we are very, very busy life. Okay, he says, and missing many things in this busy life, he says. And in the last stanzas, what he says, last paragraph, let us see what he says. He says, Suresh, I don't know, he's saying to his friend, Suresh, I don't know where those gardens have gone, those fairy tales, those fruits, those words of love and affection. We have lost our real life in this unreal world. Okay, so we have lost our real life in this unreal world. Anyhow, I am happy that I have found time to write to you. Please come to me and let us remember our childhood days of joy. Okay, so he's saying that joy is nothing but happiness. So he says that sorry friend, I did not meet you, but you come back once again. We will, I want to meet you, and I want to just we would have a casual talk of our childhood, how we used to be in our childhood days, and I am missing so much. Okay, and he says, and finally he writes, your loving friend, okay, Ramesh. And here after that, your loving friend, here address on the envelope should come, but it isn't given. Okay, that should be on the left side below. Here this way you can say below this one, here it should be written. Okay, 2. Okay, so that is missing, superscription is missing, but no problem. This is a letter written by Ramesh to his friend Suresh. Okay, so that's the thing, a letter to a friend. And in the last class I gave you the work. You write a letter to your friend and describing that how you have spent your days in this lockdown, and how are your especially how you have spent your last year in your school. How you have spent your last year in your school, that was the question actually. And how you used to be in the school, and what were the happiest moments, and all that you can write memories, and you can write in that letter. And it should not be too lengthy, but try to write, okay, and write in a proper way. And remember that we write a letter to a person who is not of the same village or same area. It should be suppose if I am living in Hyderabad, so I can write a letter to a person who lives in Mahbubnagar. If I am living in Mahbubnagar, I can write a letter to a person who is living very far away, like you can say Medak or any other district. That is better, okay, because we write to a person who lives far away. And second thing is that nowadays nowadays nobody is writing personal letters, but we should know how to write the letters. Okay, so this is a traditional way of writing the letter. And nowadays in the modern method, I have said you in the video how we are writing the letters. Okay, so with this I end this lesson, a letter to a friend. Okay, that's it for today.